guys, it's Mandy, and I don't know about you guys, but I almost died as a kid. So, I don't know about a lot of you guys, but I was really accident prone as a child. I would fall a lot, I cried a lot, and I made like a big scene about everything. I'm gonna tell you guys the story when I almost died. Okay, so let's go back. We're going back to vacation, Virginia Beach. I think I was about 5 years old, I'm gonna say. I was just about to be like a toddler. I think that's when toddlers stop being. Anyway, so I'm at the beach with my family, my mom and my dad, my brother and my sister. I was like skipping around like in the sand and like running through the water at the edge of the shore, and I was just having a blast. You know, I've got like those beaded things in my hair, and I'm just having a grand old time. Grand old time. So I come across this girl who's about my age, and I'm like, yo, let's be friends. And she's like, okay. And okay, this is like where it all goes south. I get into the ocean more than up to my ankles. I don't know how to swim. I can like swim, like paddle, like I took swimming lessons at the Y, but I can't like swim. Like I'm not, you know, like I can't swim. I can keep my head above the water is what I mean, but I don't know how to like go distances with swimming, and I'm not strong. I'm a child. So I'm swimming in the ocean with my friend, and the water starts to get higher and higher. Like now it's like up to my waist, and I'm like, it's a little scary, but I don't want to act scared because of my new friend, and she seems really brave, so I'm just gonna stick with her. And that was mistake number 2. First was getting in the water more than my ankles, and now it's trusting this person I just met. So she starts getting like her neck up to the water, and I'm like, whoa, you better be careful, like you better watch it. And she's like, oh no, look what I can do. She goes under the water. She goes under the waves, and I'm like, oh no, where did my friend just go? I just lost her, somebody help me, I've lost my friend. Blah. And then she comes back up, she's like, no, like nothing just happened. I was like, how did you do that? And she's like, oh, you plug your nose, then you just swim under the wave, and you come back up on the other side. And I'm like, oh, it's easy enough. I'm like, can I do that? And she's like, sure you can. You know how to swim, right? And I was like, so she's like, okay, just plug your nose, and then you go under the water, and then you push with your feet, and you shoot back up on the other side of the wave. So I prepare myself. I see a wave coming, and I'm like, okay, here I go. I mean, there's no turning back now. She's watching me, and I'm gonna do this. So I plug my nose, and I go underwater. And then I go to push, like she told me to, push my feet off the floor of the ocean. And I don't feel anything. There's no ocean underneath my feet. The ocean is gone. So I panic immediately. I'm like, well, that was one of the steps, and now I don't know what to do. This was not part of the training for this. What do I do when I can't feel the ocean floor? The water obviously takes my little tiny body, and I just start flipping around, and I feel like I'm going to die. I was literally rolling around in the ocean, just flipping and flipping and flipping and flipping, and of course it was probably a lot worse to my younger self, and it felt like traumatizing then, and now it probably wouldn't be that big of a deal. But then it was very, very, very scary. All this salt water in my nose and my face, and a couple times I was able to come up out of the water to like get a breath, but then as soon as I would come up, another wave would like hit me in the head and knock me back under. And it was so scary, and I'm just like, where is my friend? She did this to me, why isn't she helping me? So this feels like it goes on forever, and I'm like, this is it, I'm dying. I'm just gonna lay here in the ocean, and I'm just gonna, today's the day, I'm gonna die. Here we go. And I'm like preparing myself for death as this form of it was a person, but as this thing came and like scooped me up out of the water. And I don't remember what I thought it was. I don't remember thinking anything then. I'm just like, thank goodness something is happening. And I'm like choking and coughing, and you know how you take a, I don't know, like a big plate, like a tray or something, and you you bring it up out of like a kitchen sink or something, and like all the water just like goes and it like waterfalls off the sides of it. That's what I felt like. Very dramatic in my mind. And then I feel like this cold air and I'm being carried by a lifeguard. A lifeguard had come and gotten me and was carrying me and running me out of the ocean. And I was just trying to get all these breaths and everything, and I'm just like, where's my parents and where's the ambulance, and I almost died, like where's the TV crew, and I'm ready for my close-up. Somehow my parents were found. I didn't find them myself. I'm guessing he found them, or my parents waved him down or something, like, hey, that's our kid. And I distinctly remember being like sat down on a chair, like a bathing chair, a sunbathing chair on the beach, and it was one of my parents' chairs. And they were just sitting there, and my mom like pulled up her sunglasses. She's like, "Oh, Mandy, we saw you like having a hard time out there, trying to do a trick or something, honey." I was like, "Thank you," because I almost just died. The lifeguard that carried me was my friend, my new friend. It was her dad. Do you see the irony there? The friend that I just met, who told me to swim under the water, it was her dad that saved me. Let's just take a moment to collect the irony and like soak that in, because I'm still soaking it in. It was... That whole experience was the most terrifying thing that has ever happened to me, besides almost being kidnapped. But that's a different story. Oh, that is the time that I almost died. So, thank goodness, I'm okay. I'm glad I'm here and able to share this story with you all. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. So if you guys have any crazy beach stories, or if you are a lifeguard and you have any crazy stories like that, or if you just have any stories in general that you'd like to share, leave them in the comments below. Give this video a thumbs up if you'd like to hear the time I almost got kidnapped, or if you'd like to hear about my other accident-prone child stories, or just thumbs up if you'd like this video, or if you'd like to see another one, or just, if you want to. If you don't want to, you don't have to. There you go, we'll leave that option open. So, got lots of options, so you can take one of those, and that's all I've got for you guys today. All of my other social media accounts will be linked in the description below. Feel free to follow me, add me, whatever on those, and I will see you guys next week.